Hey guys, so this last round of fucking people being bullshit has really fucking pissed me off. Because, Wade is Wade. I didn't give a fuck. I was surprised by Craig on how fucking crazy you are and how much you're willing to lie and extend the truth. Cody, you said you had accepted me, and then you treat me like shit. And I'll say you treated me like shit because even after I explained Audrey's situation, you asked for money. More and more and more. I then said, hey, Cody, it's starting to cause a problem how often you're asking for money. You're doing whatever with your life. Shopping at the mall, smoking weed, fitting your kids. I don't give a fuck. You're pawning cars, whatever. Honestly, Cody, I don't care. I've been bringing you food. I've been giving you money. Instead of a thank you, I get this bullshit. So, Cody, you turning your back on me, like literally, and you turning your back on Audrey really pisses me off. Because even after I said the issues with Audrey's finances, you just asked for more money over and over and over. Then you say you're not talking to Craig and Wade. But you are obviously talking to Craig because he was meeting you that same day you said you don't talk to Craig. And you say you don't talk to Wade, but he was at your house the week or two before. So you're a fucking liar. So fuck off, Cody. You're a fucking liar and you fucking know it. And then after I said you're not slick, then you asked for gas. I said no more money. Audrey said no more money multiple times. You then asked for gas money. No. Then after I said, you're not slick, I see what you're doing. You're just literally trying to piss me off. You're trying to break us up because I already explained to you, as did Audrey explain to you, the woman you call mom explains to you that it is a problem in her relationship that you keep asking for money. You still just ask for more money. So that means you don't give a fuck about our relationship. You're either trying to break us up or you just don't care because you're like a narcissistic fucking bitch. I don't fucking know. But even after I said on Thursday, after you asked me for gas money, after I said no more money, you still just asked for gas money the next day. Then the next day after that was on Thursday. On Friday, you sent me two cash apps. So you guys want to talk about me not having any money, me not working and living off Audrey. Okay. I've already spent all my money here. I actually do make money and I just contribute it back to paying Manai and Wade's debt and obviously giving money to Cody because I've given money to Cody and I've given money to Wade. I've given money to Cody a bunch of times on top of giving him a bunch of fucking food, and we also paid for a big Easter celebration. We had to not only buy candy for Cody's house, we also had a $150 dinner here at our house. How does this happen without money? But here's the thing. You guys believe, so actually I'll go back. You say I'm a fucking bitch because I don't have a car. Okay, let's just expand that conversation. First off, I have a car. I gave it to Jaden. I gave my car to Jaden. And I actually was going to give it to Cody if he wanted it before that. And you know that, Cody. I not only offered you a car because you didn't have one. And if I'm a bitch for not having a car, what are you? And then I even offered you to maybe even take over my family business. Did you explain this to Craig and Wade? How I offered you, and I've offered you multiple business opportunities you didn't take? Who fucking cares? I gave my car to Jaden because there's no reason for me to have a car when Audrey and I can share one. Audrey is going to retire in less than 2 years, and we're leaving Jeff City, and we're going to live the van life and house sit and then go to Samoa. There's no reason for me to buy a car now because I don't need one. But even if you're judgmental that I don't have my own car right now because instead of using the money to fix that car, I just gave the car to Jaden, and then I used it to pay down Audrey's debt. Well, Craig, I'm going to tell you this. How much shit are you talking to Cody because him and Deanna share a car, or they don't even have a car half the fucking time? I've driven their kids to school on a regular basis. We need to fill their gas tank, but somehow I'm a punk because I don't have my own car because I use my money elsewhere. So you need to get real clear about what accusations you're throwing at me. Cody is 30 years old and has not had a job for more than 3 months in his life. I have worked more hours than probably Craig, Wade, and Cody combined in my life. I've been working since I was fucking 9. Don't even fucking think you guys are even on my level on making money, especially in the past and even now. You guys like to make a lot of assumptions, but this is the fucking funny thing I came up with that I realized the other day. Is I am actually improving Audrey's finances. Say, let's just pretend I completely live off of Audrey. I bring in no money, even though I've paid for this, I paid for that, I've given money to your brothers. Let's just say I do absolutely nothing for the family. Here's what's fucking stupid. My entire bills, I drink a fair amount of alcohol. Fuck it. I'll drink it right here on camera. Say that's $100 a month because those bottles of alcohol are only $8. Get a couple a week. Who cares? $100 a month if you want to fucking extend it. So my alcohol intake is $100 a month. My costs for housing, negligible. I don't know, $10 maybe because I use more lights while she's at work, more water while she's at work. I have a cell phone bill of $45. I bring in more food to the house than I eat by a lot, and you can tell because I used to give all of it to Cody and his family. So my cost is less than $200, but maybe on a big month it's $300. So you're saying I'm living off of Audrey because I cost her $300 a month, or if she wants to take me on a business trip, but she's never had somebody who's able to travel with her on a business trip. Sure, she might buy a plane ticket because she wants me to go to Vermont next month. Or we go to Vegas, she might buy the plane ticket, but I pay for the hotel and the food. It doesn't matter, guys. My average cost per month, if we want to keep it down, is about $200. So if you really get it in your heads that I don't work, and I don't bring in any money, I am net positive still because I got everybody's hands out of her pocket. Now, Manai, whatever, she was sick, fuck it, all that shit happened. Cody even admitted we gave him $400. Then he got $125 in cash apps. So I said $600 to $700, and he wanted to nitpick over it. He completely ignored the fact that she also Venmoed Dina $60, a 40 and a 20, and she gave him another $5 in cash, she says, maybe more, and we dropped off food to him. So fuck it. Man, fuck you, Cody. So instead of a thank you for helping you out, you just ask for more money, and then you want to nitpick when I say $600 to $700, and it is a provable $590. What fucking bullshit is that? How the fuck are you going to argue about fucking $590 versus $600 to $700 instead of being just thankful for what we've done for you? So you just throw me under the bus. And then I'll tell you, not only have I gotten Cody's hands out of her pocket, now I've also gotten Simone's hands out of her pocket because she was paying almost $100 a month for Simone's debt, who Craig, you never fucking talked to before. And then all of a sudden, you didn't have any relationship with her. And as soon as you got upset about me, then what? You started calling Simone to turn her against Audrey? And then you call a child in Jaden to try to turn him against me? And then you're calling Todd, you're calling Hillary, these people you didn't even talk to. And then back that up a little bit. Wade lived in Madison. Madison costs over $1,000 a month. And he lived there without contributing for how long? What? I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years? Without barely contributing. He was taking money from Anai. He was asking for money from Audrey. He was asking money from everybody. Well, he can't even hold down a job. So as you want to talk about me, maybe even if I was living off Audrey, which I'm not, you need to realize my $200 or $300 a month on average is less than what we were giving Cody. And it is far less than what we were giving Wade. She was paying to family $1,400, $1,500 a month. And even if I only cost $200 or $300 a month, you need to realize, maybe you're a Republican, Craig. I'm sure you know how to do math. And I'm sure $200 or $300 is less than $1,500. How is it okay that Cody gets $590 from your sister? Wade used to get $1,000, but I get $200 or $300 and I'm the bad guy. And then Cody, you know what? Fuck you for bringing up Jaden. Audrey spent about $150,000 to $200,000 raising you, and sure, she spent $300,000 to $400,000 raising Jaden. That is not an excuse for you to want more money. It should be an excuse for you to contribute to helping Jaden. How are you guys not helping Jaden, but somehow you're using the amount of money Audrey spent on Jaden to justify Cody asking for more money? How does that justify Cody needing more money? You're her brother. She took you on when she didn't need to. You know, when Manai brought you in, she was getting paid for you. Once she adopted you, she lost that money. They turned down money to make you part of the family. And what do? Just talk about money, ask for money, and complain you didn't get as much as Jaden. What kind of bullshit is that? How much money did you get from Craig? How much money did you get from Wade? How much money did you get from Manai? It's nowhere near what you got from Audrey. How dare you bring that shit up? That is fucking bullshit. That is fucking clown shoes. And I'll tell you that straight to your fucking face. So get this. I have not fixed my car. Instead of fixing my car, I use the money to help Audrey get out of some of her debt and how to get out of some of Wade and Manai's debt. We have her cleared up in money now. Ish. We still have a fair amount of debt. I gave my car to Jaden instead of fixing it because we're going to retire. We don't need 2 cars. So, Cody, how many cars do you have? 0 to 1 most of the time? So, Craig, why don't you talk shit to Cody and tell him why? I don't even think he's engaged to Deanna. So Cody and Deanna, as fucking boyfriend and girlfriend, can share a car, but somehow me and my fiance can't share a car when she's gonna retire, and we barely only need 1 car for a while, and we definitely don't need any after a while. This is fucking bullshit because, you know, we talk about sometimes politics and shit. And this is you, Craig. I'm going right after you right now. You're a fucking Trump supporter. You're a fucking bitch. You have converted. You started hanging out with all these white boy Hells Angels fucking bitches. And guess what? You are trying to be white. You're fucking not. But it doesn't matter the race. I'm telling you, Trump isn't on your side. It doesn't matter. You have gone to Audrey and said, I gave you all my information. You couldn't find a speck of dirt on me. And what was your response? Well, he just hasn't been caught yet. So I'm 47 and haven't been caught for anything. Yet you live in a whole ass family that are either felons, have felonies, arrests. Even Audrey spent 5 days in jail. So somehow, I'm the bad person because I haven't been caught yet. You'll just forgive child abusers, fucking welfare people. I've never been on welfare. I wouldn't say the same for your family and their girlfriends. So you guys are felons, been in prison multiple times. Shit, if you caught me for all the shit I did, I would only just fit into the family. Even if you caught me for shit, I would still be there. My white privilege, who cares? You could explain it away all you want. To say, I'm worse than the people who have been caught for crimes because I just haven't been caught yet is fucking clown shoes. You're a fucking moron. I'll tell you that right now, because if you really think about it, you're a Trump supporter. Trump has filed bankruptcy 7 times. He has bankrupt 1,000 companies. He has stolen his money. He got it from his dad, and now he has committed multiple crimes. So you're now voting for a fucking politician and hanging out with criminals and a whole family full of people who have criminal activity in their background. You're going to vote for somebody who's been impeached twice. Once for sedition. You know, they used to shoot people for that. I wish they'd fucking shoot Trump. You are so ingrained in Trump news and trying to be white and trying to be with these Hells Angels idiots here and so entrenched in the Midwest, you are fucking out of your mind to think that somebody who hasn't been caught is worse than the people who have been caught. You are okay with the people who abuse children, commit crimes, go to jail. All those things are okay, but somebody who hasn't been caught, oh, well, they're fucking obviously dangerous. They're from out of our area. How fucking stupid is that? Your kids like me. And you say I'm not important, but I'm telling you right now, you are putting me above your own children, Craig. And that is fucking bullshit. That is a straight ass fact. Listen, here's the deal. Your kids liked me. Shay wanted to make an issue of me. Shay had an issue with me before she met me. She calls me a pedophile. She called Wade a pedophile. Do you still talk to Wade? Fuck it then. Fuck you with your fucking opinion following that bitch. Because that bitch is hated by your entire family. I don't need to be part of the family. Jaden wanted me to be part of the family. I don't need to be. Fuck you guys. I could give a fuck. We're leaving soon, but I'm telling you, Audrey is talking about waiting till your kids are 18 to start having a relationship with them. You're willing to dismiss everything your sister has done for you in your entire life and for your kids the entire life for what? You know where this all started? Shay had an issue with me because Shay has no friends. Why? Because Shay's a fucking bitch. Your entire family fucking says it. They are so glad when she doesn't come to fucking things. Shay is a nasty person. I knew it from the start, but I just didn't say anything. The first time I met her, she talked shit about Wade. She talked shit about Christine. She talked shit about Cody. Hell, even Craig, she talked shit about you. And I just sat there quiet. I really didn't even say anything because I knew what a nasty woman that was. And she came to our house that one day. You want to claim she didn't want to come? Then why did she come? She called Audrey and asked Audrey to come. Why would she do that? Audrey wasn't reaching out to her. She didn't give a fuck. Shay has no friends because Shay's a fucking bitch and she backstabbed everybody. So then, here's the deal. Shay has no friends. Her only friend was Audrey. So then she got upset because Audrey had a new priority in me. Hey, shit happens. But what exacerbates the problem is she has no friends because she constantly is talking bad about people, which means people don't like her. Well then, she also wants attention from you, Craig. So what she has done now is the way to get your attention, because you're so busy working in a warehouse, because that's a very, respectable job. And, you could be in your 40s and work in a warehouse, or hell, like your brother Wade, you can make $40,000 a year and get fired for doing drugs, or just not even be able to hold a job for 3 months. This is your family. My family, me and Audrey, we have worked hundreds of thousands of hours, okay? But anyway, you spend all your time either working, hanging out with your motorcycle gang idiots, or coaching women's volleyball. You leave your woman at home on a regular basis. You leave her at home so much, she has to raise the kids on her own, and she's doing a fantastic job. Ish. You're doing a fantastic job. Your kids are a delight. They're great. I liked them. Whatever. They liked me. They love Audrey. Audrey loves them. Without Audrey, you guys wouldn't have got this far. You guys have all just really used this woman. She's now going to live for herself. If her and I need to ride or die, leave my family, leave her family, we're going to be together forever, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So why you gotta be so rude at that point, right? So here's the deal. Your woman is not only a nasty bitch to start with, she's also lonely and stuck at home with the kids because you're too busy working, coaching volleyball, and running off to your fucking biker fucking butt buddies. So here's the deal. That's why she was so upset. Because I took the attention of Audrey. Wade's so upset because he was supposed to fix that house for 5 years and didn't, and was supposed to leave a year before, and I stepped in. And Shay made it a point. She brought up Wade that night. She came here looking for a fight. And what she did was she goaded me into a fight to get some sound bites that she could take back to you. And what? She said it shouldn't have came from me. You're right. Manai asked Wade to fix that house for 5, 7 years. She didn't. He didn't. Audrey asked him to fix the house, took out credit cards so he can get supplies to fix the house. He used those supplies to do other jobs. Never fixed the house. He even lied about being able to order a fucking garbage dumpster. We could order one just fine. He didn't want to spend the money. He didn't want to do the work. And then, it's funny, I talked about using a lawyer to evict him. I didn't need to, because after Jaden accused him of fucking abuse, and you know, this is the funny part. You guys didn't see this. You guys aren't here. Why was Jaden wearing all those baggy clothes? Why? Here's why. Because I looked at him, I was like, I just waited for a couple months. I was like, I'm just gonna observe, because I'm half a fucking therapist at this point. I'm a life coach, I'm whatever, and I do that shit professionally. And the word professional means not that you have a certificate, it means you get paid for it. NFL players don't have certificates. So fuck you if you want to argue whether I'm a professional or not. I do get paid for this work. So I saw it, and I waited, and I called my professional buddies. I was like, this is what I'm seeing. And they thought it had something to do with Hillary's house and stuff. It had nothing to do with Hillary's house. It was Wade. He beat him, and he asked me to take him to the police. We called DFS. Wade ran from DFS because, first off, Wade didn't want to answer the questions about DFS for Jaden, but he would not let DFS in that house because it was so gross. He probably would have been arrested for how poorly he was treating those girls. So if you don't give a fuck about Jaden, you don't give a fuck about Audrey, you don't give a fuck about our triplets, that's fine. Your own fucking opinions are pretty fucking useless. So now, where are we at? Shay made up all this shit. She drew you into it, Craig. And then you called children, Simone. How did Simone stop talking to Audrey? You didn't even have a relationship with her, but somehow, all of a sudden she thinks Audrey's terrible and I'm terrible. When she's never met me. She's never even talked to me. How did Hillary all of a sudden have a problem with me? And I'll tell you right now, Hillary is much happier now since me. Because I asked Jaden, I said, listen, Jaden, that's your mom? You should have a relationship with her. And he didn't want to go to his mom's. And I said, no, Jaden, you have to go. Like, you need a relationship with your actual mother, and you're gonna regret it if you don't. Then later, when he wanted to go to Hillary's house, I actually said, you're making a mistake. You have it so good here. You really should stay here because you have it so good here. It is better here in Jeff City than it is in Boonville. But also, Audrey is so good to you. And now you have a 2-parent household. It's nice and stable. Not that I wanted to be a parent, but I ended up having to be a parent because why? He got suspended from school and I had to watch him. Who was going to take 2 weeks off work to watch fucking Jaden? Anyway. And then I got screamed at by Papa Todd. What? Hillary's dad? He literally said 5 words to me, pulled me outside and screamed in my face. How the hell would he have anything negative to say about me? Unless you, Craig, or Wade, I guess, went on the offensive to call everybody you knew in the family, even people you didn't talk to just turn them against me when you didn't even know a fucking thing about me. You just made up shit about me. You will ignore true facts or things I can prove and just make up shit. Well, that's how fucking Republicans and Trump supporters work. You just make up shit. And fucking what? In the court of public opinion, I lose. In a vote, I lose. When it comes to the truth and real relationships, I win. Now Papa Todd's lost his business, but Hillary came back. Papa Todd went back to the court after screaming at me in court I was dangerous and withdrew his complaints because he realized I was a good guy. Hillary came and cried on my shoulder and said, "Are you sure it's okay?" So now instead of helping Cody with food, I'll help Hillary. But it doesn't really matter. Hillary's happier, Jaden's happier, Audrey's happier. And I'm gonna end it with this. What good have you done in Audrey's life? She is now happier. She is now more financially secure. She has now a future. She has a relationship. She's in love. And guess what? Even her health is better. While you guys let, I don't know, a whole bunch of your family fail into diabetes and shit like that. Your own mom, what, had her leg amputated multiple times, then died? And then what, Craig? You didn't have anything to do with her money? And then you didn't even visit her in Chicago? What a fucking punk. You didn't give a fuck about them. You let Wade live in that house, let her live in cockroaches and swallow her, let the twins live in cockroaches and swallow her, and then what? Your mom dies? You don't give a fuck? And your fucking wife wants to have a bad attitude about me at your mom's funeral? You know what fucking bullshit that is? Fuck you, Craig. Guess what? Audrey now, not only is happier, more financially secure, whatever, she has a future. She's getting married now. She has her first relationship since college. Like it or not, you fucking bitches. But also, her health is better. Jaden's health was better. You should see how Jaden looks now. I mean, you obviously were too busy to go to his graduation. I mean, what family members would actually go to their great nephew's graduation? No, I'm sure you and Shay were too busy. Cody, I'm sure you were too busy. Wade had another graduation to go to. I guess he had a fucking excuse. Maybe you went to their graduation. Maybe you guys don't give a fuck about Jaden. You weren't there. He is more confident. He is losing weight. He's stopping to be pre-diabetic. He's dressing better. He doesn't have to hide bruises. His confidence is better. I'm gonna send you guys some fucking pictures of this kid so you can see how much better he looks today and how much happier he looks after I came into his life. Why couldn't you find the abuse? Why couldn't you help his confidence? Why didn't you help Audrey, Hillary, whoever, Wade, financially, Manai? Where were the fuck were you guys? So get this. Audrey also is better in health. She is down to like 207. What, from over 300? She's starting to put on muscle. We're walking 2, 3, 5 miles a day, going to the gym. We're eating healthy. She's talking about not having to take the heart medication anymore. She's talking about not having to take the thyroid medication anymore. The diabetes medication, she was on 4 of them. She's down to 2, and it's still too much. She's almost going to be completely off the diabetic medication. Cody, Craig, when did you help Audrey in her finances to make Jaden better, to make her happier, to help her with her health? Where were you? You guys didn't do a damn thing for that woman except use and abuse her. So I'm going to end it this way, though. Not only have I been an amazing influence in Jaden, Hillary's life, all that shit, what have you even done for Simone? Fuck it. She ain't around, I don't give a fuck. Most of the family likes me. It's you, Craig, with your little influence and your little fake news about me that has created this bullshit. Now, we talked the other day. We're talking about meeting up. Get this. I am scared to meet up with you one-on-one because I don't think you will face me one-on-one. So, anytime you want to meet up with me, I'm down. I want Audrey there to videotape because the problem is you're willing to lie. And we talked about this from this TV show. Trump supporters lie. And she's like, you could beat it with the truth. I'm like, not in a court of public opinion. I don't want any lies from our meeting. So you bring somebody, I'll bring Audrey. You both could videotape. That our watchers could videotape. I will beat your fucking ass with an inch of your life. And if someone else shows up, it's fucking over. At that point, that's where I have a problem. I don't meet, you guys challenged me to mutual combat. I accepted, nobody showed up. I want to meet you somewhere where there's no kids around and Audrey's there. Anytime, any place, any day, we're available, we're there. Craig, you're a fucking bitch and you care more about your ego than you care about your fucking family. You haven't done a damn thing for Audrey, so fuck off and go to hell. And fuck you, go Raiders, suck my dick.